خشعت الأصوات للرحمن فلا تسمع إلا همسا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And welcome to Hifdh Check, where we quiz you to test the strength of your hifdh. Each of our quizzes will be either easy, medium, or hard in its difficulty level, so you can work your way up towards mastery of a particular surah or juz. These quizzes are designed to reinforce what you've already memorized, but in a creative way, and you can have some fun competition with family and friends too. But enough talk, let's get to quizzing. We start with Surah an-Naba on easy mode. Bismillah. Question 1. What is the third ayah of Surah an-Naba? Pause the video, have a think, and beat your friends to the buzzer. Okay, well, we'll have Sheikh Mishari helping us out throughout this quiz. So Sheikh, take it away.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون.
Question 2. What are the two ayahs that follow this one? وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمُعْصِرَاتِ مَاءً ثَجَّاجًا. Pause the video, have another go. Alright, here's Sheikh to help us out once again.
وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا.
Question 3. What are the two ayahs that follow this one? حَدَائِقَ وَأَعْنَابًا. And the answer is
حدائق وأعنابا وكواعب أترابا وكأسا دهاقا.
Question 4. What are the two ayahs that follow this one? إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا لَا يَرْجُونَ حِسَابًا. And to help us out, Sheikh.
إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا.
Question 5. What is the last ayah of Surah an-Naba? Here's the answer.
إنا أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا.
And that brings to an end our quiz questions. How did it go? I told you it was easy, right? If it wasn't easy, then maybe that's a sign that you should be revising Surah an-Naba again. Of course, the Quran is a book revealed to mankind not just for us to memorize, but also to reflect on its messages so that we may better understand our purpose as creations of Allah. So at the end of each quiz, we'll contemplate together on an ayah or two we looked at earlier. This type of contemplation or tadabbur is something we should all engage in throughout our lives as Muslims. For this video, let's return to ayahs 14 to 16, where Allah says, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمُعْصِرَاتِ مَاءً ثَجَّاجًا لِنُخْرِجَ بِهِ حَبًّا وَنَبَاتًا وَجَنَّاتٍ أَلْفَافًا, which is translated in the clear Quran as, and sent down from rain clouds pouring water, producing by it grain and various plants and dense orchards. Now in Tafsir Ibn Kathir, if you look at the ayah وَجَنَّاتٍ أَلْفَافًا in particular, the word alfaf is explained as a gathering together of wide varieties of vegetation. When we contextualize this in the earlier ayahs about the origins of this vegetation being through water from rain clouds, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ الْمُعْصِرَاتِ مَاءً ثَجَّاجًا, we may start to realize just how remarkable this variety is. From a single, almost colorless chemical compound, H2O, interacting with the earth, which to our naked eye looks little more than dirt, Allah brings out so much color, size, shape, fruit, flower. What makes this even more remarkable is that, as the word alfaf alludes to, all this variety can be found side by side. Vegetation that is different to each other in so many respects can coexist and sometimes even benefit one another. When we reflect further, we realize that these same plants form the basis of entire biological ecosystems. Upon these various plants feed various animals, and from many of these animals we derive significant benefits, as Allah mentions in other parts of the Quran. So to think that our entire existence would cease if we didn't have this continuous cycle of liquid falling from the sky in small droplets makes us realize how dependent we are on the source of water and the one who turns that water into life. May Allah allow us to use the life He has blessed us with in the best way. And with that, I'll see you all for the next quiz on Surah an-Naba. But this time, we'll be upping the difficulty level. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.